MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. The Athletics have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Gio Gonzalez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 2, Chris
Davis next to bat. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Leury
And the pitch.
Garcia.
Yep, that ball went out.
And Dan D-Row, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Bassett, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 good guys. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
That's the second baseman, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Digging in now, Matt Olson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Olsen at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
1-2. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The left fielder,
Here's Chris Davis now, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Hit hard to third. He'll throw home with it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. Bases full now following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings...
Oh, and he misses it. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
There's an interest.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, James McCann. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Fouled off. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit softly down the line at first. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure run. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The A's lead it 11-5. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Mendick will be there. There's 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Now batting, third baseman.
And it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dan Hinder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2. So here's Jose Abreu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding forward now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's the ball.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for the White
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Mendick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
2 out, nobody on. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Pinder onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The A's lead this one 13-5. Michael Kopech gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now. Kopech certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
In now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as this lead got even wider. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1-1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. McCann is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. That's inside.
Popped up. Moncada is there for it. And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Yoan Moncada. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Ripped to second base. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now, Tim Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be the imposing power bat, Sean Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. That's inside. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The count now at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up to Abreu for the big double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Chad Pinder will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this one.
Steve Cishek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tony Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Now in the box, Chris Davis. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He has been silent, 0 for 13. Looking to minimize the damage here.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the A's lead it 17-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
now batting the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Popped him up. Mendick is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3 balls.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Chad Pinder will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball. Down.
Two men are on with 2 men out. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back, the right fielder still going back, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The A's lead this one 20-5. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will wait on it. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Up next to Chicago, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A man left for the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Striding forward now is the DH, Tony Kemp. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ramon Laureano will be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Headed after it is Mazzara. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. One out and a runner on second base. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Lifted into center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for Oakland, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
Moncada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Tim Anderson will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
Aye. Count is 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Jake Diekman is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Tim Anderson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runners on first with 1 down. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 20-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Sean Murphy. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go. In the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. Garcia is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Matt Chapman. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Chad Hinder will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. And Olsen with a drive out to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, Tony Kemp. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Again, 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Edwin
Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Soria, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
A High fastball is in there. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The catcher.
Inside.
A ball and no strikes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now back, second baseman, Danny.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Mendick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 23-5 in this one today. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very